Hello there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about how to restore backup in a switch. So we learned about how to configure a backup, but at this time we're going to restore it, and how to do that. That's the thing. So at the Tftp server. The file is there. You can find as s1-confg. So this is the file we created a backup of it, and we will be restore it. So on our switch. Now, for example, if our switch got faulty for some reason, if it got corrupted, how to restore the database in the new switch. That's the thing. For example, the switch is not yet corrupt, they're not yet configured, nothing is there, but we have a backup. But how to configure those old database through a new switch, that's the thing we will need to learn in this video. So we have to connect the switch, straight cable. Okay, so the switch is not yet configured yet, but we have to save the database from a Tftp server. Just enable, and so these are the IP address. We already configured it. Same here also. Now what we need to do, we have to make some changes. We have to configure. So show IP interface brief. So the switch is currently non-assigned. No IP address is given. So to restore switch, we have to give one small thing, and we have to configure the IP address in the VLAN. If we not configure, then switch will never able to connect with the TFTP server or the backup where you saved. So interface VLAN 1, we have to provide the IP to this VLAN is IP address space 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0. Now shut down, link is up, and we provide an IP to the VLAN. And what is needed now? I have to go to Tftp, and currently the database you can see. So show running config. Nothing is configured as of now. We just configure IP address on the VLAN that's required to communicate in an network. So what we request now is we have to copy the TFTP file to the running config, hit enter. Hostname of the TFTP is 192.168.1.100. File name is s1-confg. The file name would be anything, but confg the extension, it will be on every file. Remember that. S1 is the file name and confg is the extension. You can see that everything is reloaded, and the switch names has been changed. It's now changed to S1. Before it was switch, now it's S1. And this is how you find it. This is how we restore the old database into the new switch. So at the TFTP server. So hope you learned